Hello everybody and welcome to another brand new video of Happy Life. Well, in this video we'll talk about some of the tips for those people who usually work at home rather than in an office or a company. Well, nowadays a lot of people, with the advent of technology, a lot of people are choosing to work from home with the help of internet and many other things. Although we get a very professional environment most of the time in office or in our workplace, getting the same at home becomes quite difficult. And sometimes we blame or we find the main failure for our non-productiveness in our working is due to the environment that we get at home. So it actually becomes more important to create that kind of conducive environment at home to really get success or develop in a profession. So here are some of the tips that we could implement to create that environment or create that atmosphere that is no less than the environment or the facilities that we get at a company or at a workplace outside. So our first tip is, let a workplace or the workroom where you work in a home be at a very distant place away from the traffic or normal traffic inside a home. Let it be away from all the disturbances that we get or from the entry of people inside the home. Ideally it should be in as secluded or as isolated place as it could be in that home. So most of the high priority people, they keep their workplace in the home, mainly in the upstairs at some faraway corner of their home, so that it prevents all the disturbances or the crowds or people entering into the home disturbing them. But most of the people, they keep their workplace at the entrance of the home so that it gets more accessible for people who wants to meet them. But if your client needs to come regularly to get your business, then you may put another room for that instead of the normal entrance room, so that only the customers, only the clients could have that entry. If possible, isn't that also you could shift it to some other places than the normal entry corner of your room, so that only your customers or focus group could come to you. But if it is not, or you are doing something which mostly is taken care of by yourself, then it's always better to keep your workplace in upstairs at a distant location away from the entrance of the room, so that you get that complete focus or complete peace while working on your project. The second tip is almost related to the first, that is, you should also be away from the disturbances of sound. Your room or your workplace should be completely peaceful. It should help you to get into that focus zone. You should not get disturbed by all kinds of daily sounds that come up from the traffic, from the vehicles, from your own home work, like cooking, like washing of utensils, like normal communication that is going on in a room. It could also disturb you if you don't have a soundproof, or it may not be that soundproof, but away from normal sounds of your room. Many people also put a music or put some kind of continuous white music to help them avoid all kind of normal sounds, disturbances that come outside the room. So try to find a barrier that helps you get away from those sounds that disturb you while working at your place in your home. And our third tip is, create a time boundary while you work at your home. It becomes quite easy for us not to respect the work time and personal time or family time. People who work at home usually get that liberty to mix their work with their family, but avoid doing so, because this will only create that dilution or that casual approach to work. Neither you can work in a very focused way, nor you can spend good time with your family or with yourself. So create that time boundary whenever you work at home. Let your near and dear ones know, or your family members know, that this is the time when you will be working at your project at that room in your home, and nobody is expected to disturb you at that time. And let them also know that when you are free and when you will be available for them, so that it becomes quite clear for them not to disturb you at your work time. Well, to do so, communicate with them and communicate with your family, and also be strict and respect your time. Unless you respect or be strict with your work time, your family members won't do. So once you start respecting your time, they will also help and support you. Sometimes they would themselves close the door of your room so that you don't get disturbed by other things in their house. So while working at home, you also get the liberty to spend your time, get some more time rather, and spend those time readily and easily with your family, with your friends. So try to get those good things that you get. So have some breaks, enjoy your time. Sometimes getting too serious while working at home could also put some stress. Since you get a lot of time because your travel time is almost none, you could very well switch, very well go to your family, enjoy, de-stress yourself. So do that at scheduled breaks so that you enjoy starting working at home instead of stressing yourself all the time inside home. So friends, how do you like working at home? Nowadays this IT industries and many other professions love working at home, or they do work at home. So this is what I have to say. If you follow some very good techniques, or if you have to share something, please do comment on this video. How do you like working at home? What do you do while working at home? So friends, please like, comment and subscribe to my channel Happy Life for getting more of such videos. Thank you.